Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to talk about, what a good game. What a good game, okay? And you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the game that is known about what our mans did. The Toronto Raptors, without Scotty Barnes, were able to beat the New York Knicks. And I've had a lot of people convince me that Scotty Barnes is arguably the best rookie in this year's NBA draft class. And this was a team that, Precious Achua had a very quiet night. Kevin Birch came off the bench and might have taken the job from Precious Achua in the sense that he just was efficient, knew what to do, got his steals, got his blocks. Precious Achua, last game or two, he's been playing a little too wild for my taste. But OG Anunoby, the guy that I said was going to be the most improved player of the year, the guy who's going to be a 20-point scorer, he came out here and he was like, I'm dropping 36. And then Gary Trent came next to him, dropped 26. And then Svi and Fran VanVleet dropped 15 and 17 apiece. Pew, pew, pew. We saw some Justin Champagny and Delano Banton. But really, it was Chris Boucher, Chris Boucher's been slowly brought back. He's been slowly brought in. Him and Malachi Flynn were the 7th and 8th guy off the bench. Because the first guy off the bench was Kevin Birch. Once Precious Achua was struggling, and OG Anunoby, Gary Trent just took turns just sniping it from, the 3-point line. Literally, they both combined for like 23 attempts. This was a team, they hit 14 threes, and 8 of those threes were hit by Gary Trent and OG Anunoby. So that just shows what kind of game this was and like who was controlling it, you could say. And look, it was fun. It was fun basketball. It always is, okay? When you watch this is always a fun team. It's a good team, okay? But what I'm saying is that for them to continue this success, they're 4-3. They're going to have to continue rebounding as a whole, okay? Like, if you look at this game tonight, they out-rebounded the Knicks, okay? Offensively, they had almost double. They had 13 offensive rebounds compared to the 7 that the Knicks had. So they had second-chance opportunities out the butt, okay? They had 48 rebounds, which, again, if you out-rebound your opponent, you're going to have more shot attempts. You're going to have more field goal attempts, like I just said. You're going to demoralize your opponent, and you're going to have more possession time, which will let you run the clock down more. So Nick Nurse is doing a good job coaching this team, and he's telling them, hey, score on the fast break, score in the paint, or hit the three. Don't do the mid-range. Don't do the mid-range, okay? We don't mess with the mid-range, because they basically had 42 points off of the three, and then they had 44 points off of, in the paint, and then they brought in right there 13 points from the free throw line, meaning only 14 of their points came from the mid-range, okay? 14 of their points, which means 7 field goals, 7 shots they took and scored from the mid-range. Don't rely on the mid-range, and you're going to be a good NBA team. I feel like that's just something everybody should take, okay? If you take away the mid-range, you're going to become a good team. I think that should be everyone's motto in the NBA. This is a team that, again, even Yuta Watanabe wasn't on here, okay?
103% cash.
Oh, damn. Gotta edit that out. I did not mean for my sound to come on. I don't even know how that came on. But yeah, this is a team that they out-rebounded Mitch Robinson, Taj Gibson, Obi Toppin. Like, it was wild. Julius Randle. And they weren't even at full strength. They didn't play Goran Dragic, Isaac Bonga, Sam Decker. Like, I feel like this was a big win. I feel like they beat a fully loaded New York Knicks team, okay? And weren't even phased. And like Ken Birch may be the MVP, okay? The Raptors defense literally took apart the Knicks and completely made their offense look terrible. Like, it was magnificent defense, okay? And Freddie V's step back three over Randall was insane. Gary Trent is a freaking magnet on defense. And again, Fred VanVleet dropping daggers, but Kevin Birch responded off the bench, did what had to be done, and I don't know, was that just me thinking that this was an amazing game? Was I wrong for thinking that? I think it definitely was true. Like, Jared Allen had a big boy night. Not Jared Allen. Why did I say Jared Allen? You know why I said Jared Allen, guys? I'm so embarrassed that I just said Jared Allen. It's because I just saw a picture of Jared Allen on Twitter. But no. The Toronto Raptors had a big boy night, and it's because of like their defense. So I think that was insane. I don't know why I said that like that, but it was fun. It was a good game. I think definitely the Toronto Raptors, not Jared Allen. Toronto Raptors, Precious Achua, OG Anunoby, Gary Trent, Fred VanVleet. Once Scott VanVleet, Scotty Barnes comes back, it's gonna be good. Why am I mixing up names? I don't know, guys. The Toronto Raptors, I just really love the idea of OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam wasn't even in this game. That's another thing we didn't even talk about. This team isn't even fully stocked. And they're still out here winning.